Hello seekers, welcome to Punneits Astrology's Hiranyahasta channel. Now Jupiter is moving into Gemini, and Gemini is a zodiac sign ruled by Mercury. When Jupiter goes in Gemini, it will be in Kendra. So if you are a Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces or Virgo moon sign or ascendant, your entire Kendra is getting activated. And if you are a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius moon sign, your trine is getting activated. So see, this Jupiter transit is actually very, very important for all of us. Jupiter is going to expand communication. Jupiter is going to make you more spiritual. It will create a lot of travel, but it is also going to twist and turn and create whirlwinds and scenarios because Jupiter's air movement is very, very strong. Remember the great red eye spot that you see an actual Jupiter planet, something like that. Some movement, both positive, and for some people it might be a little not that positive, but something that impacts you for whole life. Let's discuss that for your ascendant. But before that, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss another update. I have given some remedies for you towards the end of the video, so don't miss. This time I'm making only one ascendant, one video, not clubbed all into one, so that you get exclusive Jupiter's attention. And if you want to book my consultation, you can drop me an email or visit my website. And if you want to book a personalized Kundali PDF, the link is in the description below. And I have also launched Astro remedy report, where one half of the report will be about your horoscope and predictions, which is system generated, but the other half will be written by me. That will be my suggestions of remedies for your horoscope. Now let's start ascendant wise analysis. Stay tuned and stay connected. Cancer ascendant. Now in case of Cancer ascendant, if you observe that your Lagna is the place where Jupiter becomes exalted. Your Lagna is the space where Jupiter expresses itself in the most important ways. But now Jupiter is moving out of your 11th house and this is going in your 12th house. Couple of facts you must know. First of all, your 9th lord is going in your 12th house. This is point one. Second, your 6th lord is going in your 12th house, which means this is Vipareet Raj Yog. So for Kark Lagan, Kark ascendant, the Vipareet Raj Yog is going to create a tremendous amount of shift and changes in your life. Now, Jupiter being in the 12th house will expand the properties of the Dwadash Bhav. But what is 12th house? House of loss, house of expenses, isolation, foreign travel, foreign settlement, something that hits your subconsciousness, your dream world. Also, 12th house is connected to sleep. 12th house is connected to doing something instinctively. 12th house is also to donate medical expenses. 12th house is also your capacity to give because it is second from 11th house. The more you get from the 11th house, the more capacity to give increase. So don't think that Jupiter is going to create poverty in this house. A lot of people think that 12th house Jupiter can create huge financial losses. There are other factors associated with that. But imagine like this, your expenses are increasing, but your 9th lord is expanding through the 12th house, which means that your destiny is going to take a shape once you let it all go. So this becomes a transit of cleansing. This becomes a transit of release of emotions. But if you hold on to something toxic, then this Jupiter will create losses, forced release. You have to understand the difference here. Now when Jupiter comes in the 12th house and it enters the Mithun Rashi, it enters the air zodiac sign, suddenly there is going to be instability in your life. Suddenly Jupiter is going to create an air of nervousness. Suddenly Jupiter starts causing you expenses, giving you some unsaid, unforeseen circumstances, your sudden travel, sudden medical expenses, sudden planned travel. Maybe you just want to buy a MacBook and you just go and instinctively buy something. This is how Jupiter will play with you. For the last 1 year, Jupiter was in the 12th house. Remember one thing, if you are in speculative business, if you are trying to gamble on something, Jupiter can drain the wealth because it is Atichari. It is moving too fast over the 12th house and it is going too fast towards your ascendant. So wait until it reaches your ascendant. Wait, because this Jupiter is completing its 12-year cycle for your Lagna. The next stop is an exalted Jupiter in the first house. Remember one thing, if the future is bright, the planet currently will not cause any harm unless you force them, unless they don't find any other way to stop you. So try to follow a Jupiterian way of life. Point 1, donate. Now you have earned something or you're trying to earn, spare some for the needy, for the poor, help people around you. The more humanitarian you become, the better your life will be. You know who is going to counter this thought? On one side, Jupiter is going to provoke you, push you towards positive expenses, spiritual expenses, pilgrimage. Maybe you are in a foreign country now, you want to visit India, you want to visit Kashi, you want to visit Ujjain, you can visit 12 Jyotirlinga, all that is okay. You want to spend money on, say, Hawan, Yagya, Pujan, fine. But there is one element you cannot ignore when you see Jupiter in the 12th house. That is Rahu. Rahu is in your 8th house. And Ashtam Rahu is going to play with occult, play with your energies, play with your emotions, and you will spend believing on someone's words. Be very careful when you are spending money on basis of someone's advice. Yes, people do take advice, that's natural, but you should also apply your own common sense. Say for example, someone says, okay, buy this gemstone. You must understand who is saying. Is he the competent authority? Ask the question. There is no harm in asking the question. What is the technical understanding behind the suggestion of the gemstone? Somebody says, okay, there has to be a knee operation done. No problem there. What's harm in taking another doctor's advice? There's no harm, right? So this way you kind of buffer yourself from unnecessary expenses and losses just by taking an extra advice. Having a listening ear, talking to some elderly person, and I'm talking in a very generic sense here. 12th house will expand your isolation also, but this is Jupiter's expansion. So try to visit some ashram. A lot of people who want to do sadhana, who want to start yogic lifestyle, who want to launch their spiritual journey, who want to visit an ashram and spend time in ashram, this is your 1 full year given to you. And if you are running a Ketu or Jupiter Mahadasha or Antardasha, then the chance that you will do this becomes very high. For a lot of people, this means leaving your home, visiting an international place for education, for job. Your 6th lord is in 12th house. People who are connected with respect to multinational companies, you want to relocate to a foreign country, you want to go on site, you want to find a job from outside the place of your birth and your current place, this Jupiter is going to do it all for you. Now when 9th lord goes in the 12th house, your bhagya, your destiny, your knowledge will come from subconscious. You will be seeing a lot of dreams, you will see repeated number, you will see patterns, you will see hints coming from universe. So you have to be very receptive. To be receptive, first you will have to drop your ego. Second, you will have to be ready to serve. Third, you will have to align yourself with some spiritual mantras, spiritual remedies. So chant Vishnu Sahasranam or simply say Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. How many times? Uncountable number. It's just a naam jap. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. By doing this, you are donating time, kaladan, to the God. And then that universe replies you with positive Jupiter's energy. Once Jupiter moves to Ardra Nakshatra, you need to be careful with medical issues, with your health. After all, it's your 6th lord in the 12th house. This can create medical expenses within your family or for yourself. So the moment you see slightest of health issue, this is the time to take control on it. See, this Jupiter is not bad. It does not want to kill you. But the thing is, this Jupiter will try to bring your attention towards health by causing some smaller problem and then slowly expand it. Better to focus more on yogic lifestyle and address the medical concerns immediately, the moment it pops up. Your lifestyle, your health matters more than anything right now. 6th lord in 12th house from the perspective of career is also going to give you a lot of new opportunities. It is very good for people who want to apply for competitive examination, but be ready to be relocated somewhere else. So if you just want to be very local in your area, then this means there will be compromise. Compromise on money, finance. Now Jupiter's 5th aspect falls on the 4th house. That means you will see that some of your near and dear ones will teach you a lesson that you won't forget. That means either through events happening in their life or their relationship with you might tarnish a bit. Although it also means that through home loan, you might buy your first house. You might look for buying your first car. So it kind of creates an expense, but it can be a good expense. So if you are looking for purchase of property, investment, this is a case here that yes, it is possible if your Mahadasha Antardasha allows, but the problem is that sometimes you can go overboard. I'll give an example. You bought a flat and you only have, say, $5,000 budget for interiors. But the moment you start doing it, the budget increases to 6,000, then 7,000, then 10,000. And now what you're doing? You're borrowing money. Maybe you're using credit card, you're maxing your credit card out, thinking this will give you happiness. No, Jupiter will give you happiness when you stop worrying about the resources and you start focusing on what you already have and slowly expanding your way ahead. 4th house is Sukh Bhav. Your Sukh will come from sacrifice when you let it go. So this time period is extremely important for emotional cleansing. Emotionally, if you feel drained, if you feel exhausted, then cleanse yourself through breath work, through pranayam, through yoga, or even just go for a morning walk. Now, how I can help you? There is a yoga batch starting. You can visit my website, you can get the information, you can join that batch. It's morning batch, 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. batch. You can join a local sparring center where you can, spar a bit, you can run, you can do a little bit of gym, do something, reduce your weight. Body weight loss will be a good sign. And I'm saying controlled weight loss will be a good sign that Jupiter is performing better for you. Otherwise, you may end up becoming obese and overweight by consuming a lot of junk food. This is where the Tamasic Rahu in the 8th house will provoke you. Then Jupiter's 5th aspect on the 4th house also means that this will improve your relationship with your mother, or you might feel a little bit homesick. So try to establish more connection, more communication with your home and with your home country. Then Jupiter's 7th aspect on the 6th house means this is through the 12th house. It wants to correct the prarabdha of the 6th house. So remember, your 6th lord going in the 12th house is also cleansing the prarabdha. Well, for Kark Lagan and Kark Rashi, this is one opportunity, because your 6th lord, whenever your 6th lord goes in the 12th house, it means if you start donating and you start doing prarabdha karma remedies, this will be brilliant for you. If you want what remedies I can suggest you, if you want my suggestion on remedies for your personal horoscope, you can take my Astro remedy report, or if you want to book my consultation, you can drop me an email. But remember, This is the time to cleanse the prarabdha through certain activity. It can be puja, it can be havan, it can be self affirmation, it can be just a lifestyle change, it can be just preparing yourself, your mindset towards what the future events are. But the prarabdha karma can be cleared, and some will be forced, some will be by your own will and wish. Again, health is the priority. Then Jupiter from the 12th house aspects the 8th house. Now this is very interesting. This is where the spiritual angle comes into picture. Rahu's energy is very occult in nature, tantric in nature. Lot of Kark Lagan people will move towards occult, will try, and suddenly your interest towards astrology will begin. Suddenly your interest towards dark energies. You know, what is on the darker side of the tantra? What happens after life? What are the aliens doing? You will start listening to podcasts related to occult, ghosts, spirits. Hold your horses, because this can open negative spiritual portals. See, if your spiritual portal opens and it is unguarded, then the negative entities will attack and they will enter. This is the simple energy concept. You leave a gate open, thinking Mata MahaLaxmi will come. You don't guard that gate and you sleep peacefully, a thief will come and take things away. When you want a positive energy to come, you need to create a kavach around the portal. That is why Guru's presence is very much needed when you want to do advanced sadhana. Because then the more advanced you go, the dangerous it becomes. So here the advice will be that chant any kavacham that you can before you start your spiritual journey, or find a guru. And if you just want to do general sadhana like Hanuman Chalisa, anything, do one kavach before anything else. You can also wear a kavach, which is like Rudraksh kavach, MahaLaxmi kavach, any kind of yantra that you can keep with yourself. If you want to do spiritual sadhana and you want to initiate yourself, self-done, self-understood, or through a guru. That will help you a lot by interacting with the 12th house. Otherwise, this will create unexpected losses. Your spiritual energy will go away. Have you heard about the concept that there are certain tantra sadhana or certain entities that take away your punya? This is the case. Suddenly you will see that you are doing a lot of sadhana, but you're not getting the result. Maybe your punya karma is getting drained away. So this is in Hindi we say, do dhari talwar hai. It is double-edged sword. Be very careful if you want to go to occult side of life. If you want to do just general sadhana, naam jap, you do daily prayers, fine, no problem. If you are investing your time and money in tantra, be very careful. 8th house is also about insurance. So you might also, and it is also good for you to insure everything, buy insurance for every product. It is an extra expense, but it kind of protects you from any theft, any unexpected losses. 8th house is also joint assets. So joint assets are going to increase. But then if you're making somebody your partner, before spending and investing, be very careful. This can make you a serial investor, but also can create unexpected downfalls, especially in the share market, especially when you do speculative investment somewhere. The more safer you go, the better it will be. And lastly, one big remedy, again I will repeat, is Vishnu Sahasranam, or doing Vishnu Pujan by a team of expert priests.